Hello, friends, and once again, welcome back to our channel. This is going to be our last video from our series Monsoon in the Hills, and we hope that you had watched and enjoyed our stay at Darjeeling so far. As you can see that today we are going to take you to Mirik, one of the subdivision town in Darjeeling, and from there we'll head back to Shiliguri and back home. So this day was really the worst of all the days that we stayed at Darjeeling, as it rained continuously, and you can see the overcast situation here. Now this particular place is a small park or garden area that has been designed and decorated near the Mirik Lake, a popular tourist attraction of the town. So tourists can enter this place, enjoy the view, take pictures, spend some quality time, and from here you can also have a overview of the Mirik Lake, where we will take you later in this video. Now Mirik, as you know, is a subdivision town of Darjeeling District, and it is located 52 kilometers from Shiliguri, so it's close to Shiliguri. At the same time, it is also 49 kilometers away from Darjeeling. So Mirik is actually in between Darjeeling and Shiliguri, and most of the times people who are traveling from Darjeeling to Shiliguri back, they go to Mirik. Sometimes people can also come to this place while coming from Shiliguri and vice versa anyway. But we decided to visit this place on our way back to Shiliguri. As you can see that the weather was really on the worst side, and it was getting really difficult to make this video at that particular time, but still decided to go with it to show you how it looked in these situations. That is the Mirik Lake, which I had said. And you can see the bridge which is used to cross over to the other side, where you can take a horse ride also. See, the horses are here. Now from here you can take a horse ride through the bridge to the other side if you want to. So not many people were there at that time, but still, if you consider the weather, then I would say that a lot of tourists were present, as most of them were taking shelter in the hotels or the restaurants close by. There is also a market area to buy, purchase local goods. So weather was getting a bit clearer now, and as the weather would become better, you would find more tourists coming to this place. Now we are going to make our way to the other side through the bridge. Now, as this is the last video, the final video of our series, I'm going to talk about certain things about our overall experience this time at Darjeeling. As I had said in my earlier videos that this was the first time we were visiting Darjeeling in the monsoon period, and I must say that the overall experience was good. Yes, on the first day of our sightseeing, it was really good when we visited the rock garden. On the second day, the local sightseeing like Patasha Loop, then Peace Pagoda. It rained a bit, but overall, we had a nice and good experience. Now, we were unable to get a view of the mountain Kanchenjunga because of the clouds, and that is also very much expected because at this time of the month you cannot get a view of the mountain, but you can get a view like this: the overcast skies, the cloudy atmosphere, the spooky atmosphere. It looks like those are islands, and something spooky going around at those places, and it really gives you a nice and good feeling as you look towards them. When I was walking on the bridge, it felt like I'm actually crossing the lake to some kind of jungle or forest area, deep forest area, and the forest could be a place to wild animals, and you do not know what to expect, but that is only the feeling because on the other side people also stay. You will also see a temple on this side. We have already crossed to the other side here, and this is the path that tourists take to the last point. You can also enjoy a nice horse ride if you want on this track. Now there you go. It really looks good. Dense forest kind of situation here, rising up the hill. Now, since it was raining and this particular road or path is not constructed properly, you had to be really careful walking on it, especially coming up some of the places or portion of the path where you have to be really careful not to slip or fall, because if you are not, then you may slip. So from this side, having a view of the other side, main part of the town. Now the thing is, you can visit hills any time of the year. It's not mandatory that you have to visit at a particular place at a particular time. Sorry. Now, in the hills, there was a scare of landslides and roads getting closed, but most of the time now, our government is doing a fine job in constructing better roads and taking care of those situations. But then again, if you're unlucky, anything can happen. But Darjeeling is doable right now, any time of the year. Now, the other places like which are also higher up the altitude, places like Sikkim, places like Shimla, Ladakh, there a problem might happen because of altitudes and landslides, but I believe that you can visit Darjeeling right now any time of the year. A lot of things have improved. Took a side step over the hill to get a view of the path below. As you can see, there are paths into the forest. As people go there to get goods and other stuff. Now, in the evening time or at night, this place will become really spooky one. And as you can see that there are no lights here. So you have to rely on the lights you bring, torches or other light. There are no street lights here. So this is a tourist place, so they could just give street lights, but I believe that tourists are not allowed after a particular point here, at a particular time. Here the path has become narrow and walking must be very careful. Now I had to hold the camera and the umbrella, so both my hands were occupied at this point. There you can see someone has taken a horse ride. Well, I believe that is a local person, not a tourist. But as I was saying, you can take a horse ride on this path. Another side track into the hill, and some of the tourists are taking pictures right over here. And this will take you up the hill. As I said, people use this tracks to go up the hill to collect wood or other stuff from the forests. You can venture deep for your adventurous heart, but it is recommended to do so not during the monsoon or rainy season. And guys, please do check our previous videos from the series from the above link. So, guys, as this is the final video of our series, I would like to say a few things about it. Our stay in Darjeeling during the monsoon period, and we decided to make a video for you guys, especially if you're watching this, you can have a bit of experience how it will be during the monsoon. Now here we are, the final point of this video, and this is the gateway to the temple that I had already mentioned in the video before. There is the last point up to which tourists are allowed. Beyond that, you may travel, but it is not recommended, or I believe it is also not allowed. So as I was saying, that this will end our journey, our adventure, monsoon in the hills. I hope that you have liked it. So don't forget to share with your friends, and also do leave feedback and comment in the comment section so that we can improve further with our next videos. Now this will end the series, but don't worry, another series is coming soon, and we will take you to some other place with a lot of more fun and excitement. Thank you. Have a great day.